Welcome to Cosmolancer! In this stellar strategic sightseeing session, players take on the role of space photographers, each attempting to capture the most beautiful pictures of our shared universe. They'll be rewarded for their photos in the form of Interstellar Credits, the main victory points of the game. Over 3 rounds, players will place tiles on the board, some with beautiful phenomena which provide interstellar credits, some with dangerous hazards which cost interstellar credits, and some with game-altering effects like meteor showers, hyperdrives, and even black holes. Players also strategically place their cameras and phenomena, hoping to capture the best images while stymieing their opponent's photography as well. That's right, we're the petty kind of photographers in space. At the end of the game, the player with the most interstellar credits wins the game. To set up Cosmolancer, unfold the game board and place it in the center of your play area. The board features empty spaces arranged in 6 columns and 5 rows. Nearby, organize the interstellar credits by denomination and place them within reach of all players. Then each player chooses a color and takes the matching camera tokens. These are known as imaging devices. They come in 4 different tiers, labeled 1 through 4. Each player should have all of the imaging devices of tiers 2, 3, and 4. Depending on the number of players in the game, they'll take a number of tier 1 devices as well. They'll take 4 in a 2-player game, 3 for 3 players, and 2 in a 4-player game. Finally, shuffle all the tiles face down. Deal 1 to each player, who may peek at their tile, but otherwise keep it hidden from the other players. Set the remaining tiles near the board, still face down. The game is played over 3 rounds, each known as a cycle. Place the cruiser token on the first cycle space of the board, showing we're in the first round of the game. Alright, now we are ready to play. Choose the player to take the first turn, or give the honor to the player who has the best photography skills amongst you. On a turn, the active player can take one of 3 possible actions. Place a tile, place an imaging device, or place your secret tile. The first option, place a tile. The active player draws one of the face-down tiles from the table, reveals it, then places it face up on an empty slot of the board. That's it, super simple. The second option, place an imaging device. The active player sets one of their imaging devices on an empty space on the board. This device will score interstellar credits for the player based on the tiles in its row and column. We'll get into the specifics of scoring in just a sec. And the third option, place your secret tile. It's just like the first option, but can only be done with the face-down tile players drew at the beginning of the cycle. But remember, you only get 1 secret tile to place per cycle. Once a player has taken an action, play passes clockwise to the next player. This continues until there are no more empty spaces on the board. The cycle ends, and each row and column are scored individually. The board labels the columns 1 through 6 and the rows 7 through 11. In this order, score each line using the following steps. Add up all the values of the tiles with positive points, then subtract the value of the tiles with negative points. Each player then adds up the tier values of all their imaging devices in that line. Multiply this number by the final number of points from the tiles. That player takes or loses interstellar credits equal to the result. For example, this has positive 8 points, but negative 3 points, for a total of 5 points in the line. I have 2 imaging devices here which total 3 tier value. So I multiply 5 times 3 for a total of 15 interstellar credits. Pretty good. Repeat this process for each column and row in numerical order. Once every line has been scored and players awarded or penalized for their interstellar credits, the next cycle can begin. Move the cruiser to the next space. Remove all tiles and imaging devices from the board. Return any tier 1 imaging devices back to their owner. But remove any higher tier devices from the game. They're one-time use only. Shuffle the tiles and deal 1 secret tile to each player again, and the player with the most Interstellar credits takes the first turn. And that's the basics of Cosmolancer. However, there are 3 important types of tiles you'll need to know about before playing. The Meteor Shower tile. This tile blocks devices' views of any tiles on the opposite side of the meteor shower. You can only score what your imaging device can see. The Hyperdrive tile. This tile doubles the value of all points tiles in its row and column, positive and negative. And the Black Hole tile. This monstrosity consumes all positive point tiles in its row and column when scoring, leaving only the negative points in those lines. When scoring other rows and columns, tiles that were affected by the black hole previously are still scored normally. Now you know how to play Cosmolancer. For scoring examples, gameplay variants, and more, check out the clear and concise rulebook. Thanks for watching and have a safe and productive space tour. Ooh, that was a good one.